So we've had some good news. Wait.
So we've been for our first appointment at the BCRM with the nurse.
And you had a scan while you were there.
Yeah, and then following from that, I had an X-ray of tubes, and then our next step was to get an appointment with the consultant, which we've now done. We did that this week.
We went to see the consultant.
Yeah, so that was to go over the results of all the tests we've had. So that was the X-ray, my AMH, and Dan's sperm.
So about a week ago, I gave the BCRM a call.
Good evening, madam.
And said, I've got to get you a sperm sample. And then she said, yes, come on in. But I had to do the sample at home and get it quickly to Southmead because you're only allowed to have it out of your body for about an hour. So I did that the morning of the consultant appointment.
Yeah.
So we got to the consultant appointment. They had my sperm and they'd had it for a few hours, so they were able to test it. And then we spoke with the doctor and he explained
all the results of it. Yeah.
All the results.
He kind of started by saying to us, what's your, how do you know what's happening at the moment? What do you know? And I sort of said, yeah, well, we've been trying for 2 years. I've had problems with my tubes. Here we are. And he said, yeah, it's really, really confusing. And basically, the X-ray showed that my tubes are not blocked. It's amazing. They aren't perfect, but they're definitely not blocked. They wouldn't need to be removed, which is the best news ever. So that is a massive relief for me. We were told that they would probably need to be removed, and given my history, he just sort of was, it's incredible really that they're not as bad as my history kind of indicates.
Then he moved on to my sperm, and out of the 5 things, he said they were 4 of them were all okay. Sorry, Henry's just.
Wait, don't eat that. He's eating the particle.
So he said 4 things are okay, but you've still got that one suboptimal element, which is the motability, I think. No,
yeah,
not motability, it's the shape. And he said the shape of them. He said, so it's meant to be 4%, and originally my first test was 1%, and it went up to 2%. So for me, it's doubled, but he said it's not really changed, so I don't know. But he said, with Nicola's glorious womb, and he said it was a glorious womb.
I've got a glorious womb, who knew?
And so, your age, and my sperm, he said my sperm is perfectly fine to get someone pregnant, anyone pregnant. And
who else do you want to get pregnant?
And he said, but because you have got some suboptimal sperm, what we do is take the sperm out and we'll put it in.
Yeah, they do.
So it's that ICSI. They said that it would be ICSI before, but he was adamant. Yeah, you'd be doing ICSI. So that was good. So
the only other test that we weren't sure about the results was my AMH, which is a sort of general indicator of how fertile a woman is based on how many eggs she's got left, and I've got lots. My ovaries look slightly polycystic, which means there's a lot of follicles, which means there's a lot of eggs. So he said not to look at it in a negative way, because hopefully when it comes to egg collection and stimulating the follicles, that I'd have quite a few to collect. He said it was excellent, in fact, so I was really pleased with that. So the next step is we get a letter and we have to choose where we want to have IVF. I think we can choose like London, Cardiff, loads of places.
If you are a place that does IVF, send your letters to us and we'll decide if we want to work with you.
But really we've decided on the BCRM.
But they don't know that yet, so could be working with you.
So we're just going to wait for that letter, choose our centre that we're going to go to, and then we should be seen then within 2 weeks to have a planning meeting and then get all the schedule ready. And that's us done.